October blessings. It is already October 7th when I'm filming this, and we thankfully haven't had any frosts this year yet. And we're hoping it'll stay like that because I don't know about you guys, but everything is a little off schedule this year. We're still getting a lot of tomato harvest from the garden, and a lot of other things are coming in too. Peppers are starting to slow down, but it's already October, and that's pretty late for us to be having a really big inflow of tomatoes. I figured we should do some updates for October, including what's going on with Bunkie's arm.
I'm back!
Thank you guys so much for your prayers for Bunkie. Her surgery was this morning, and I think it went pretty well.
Yep.
And we just really appreciate you guys praying for her and keeping her in your thoughts.
And all of your funds.
Yes, thank you guys so much for the Marshmallow fund and the stepladder fund. Bunkie is definitely getting spoiled.
And I got pie and ice cream. Lots of ice cream. And they also let me pick my own color for my cast, and I got a blue cast, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I got my marshmallows now.
So thank you guys so much for all of your prayers and your thoughts and your funds. We really appreciate all the support, and it definitely helped Bunkie ease her mind a little bit about it.
Grape Jams is getting ready to make barbecue sauce and ketchup today, and she's already made a whole lot of salsas. She made jalapeno salsa, and she made some tomato sauce and a lot of other things. So pretty excited though, because she hasn't made ketchup or barbecue sauce before. It's been raining on and off for 2 days. And so all of the plants right now are glistening with the rain, and it's just really beautiful to look at, and you can see the clouds are gorgeous. But it is a little bit chilly compared to what we are currently used to, but I'm not going to complain about that because Michigan is going to get worse. For those of you who don't know, Michigan has mood swings with her weather, and I just know it's going to get so much worse, so I'm fine with this. There's no problems at all with the 40s. This is actually my favorite weather. You can just throw on a sweater, maybe a vest if it's a little too cold or if it's windy, and it's just perfect weather. So you guys can see I'm in the garden right now, and it is beautiful. I really do love it when it's sunny after raining, because all of the plants are just glistening. And there goes the sun. I jinxed it. Anyway, look. It's October 7th. And we've got a watermelon here. We've got tons of unripe tomatoes. And some ripe ones. We've just got so much harvesting to do. In October, everything is late. More tomatoes. Everything is late this year. And I'm not really complaining about that too much either, because I don't know. It gave us more time to get other stuff done when it was warm out, and we're still getting some wonderful homegrown meals all the way in October, so that's definitely great. Don't think we're gonna get very much left from the peppers, but we're still getting a good amount. But they're definitely starting to slow down. Now, one worry we have with frost coming in soon is that some of our plants are not okay with being in the frost. Like, just for the more extreme varieties, Mom's Filipino plants, chayote, and I was gonna say sour melon, bitter melon, cannot be in the cold. They are definitely not from this region, and so we are worried that those aren't gonna do very well if it gets much colder. So fingers crossed about those, that we'll be able to get some harvest in. I think one of them hasn't produced any plants, and the other one has a fruit or two growing. Anyway, this bed here, this bed is Bunkie celery and fennel bed, and if you guys have been watching us for a while, you know Bunkie is very good at growing celery. We have a whole ton. Look how lush this bed is. We've got so much celery to harvest. And I'm gonna grab, I think, like 4 stalks because Mom needs it for her recipes. But the celery is doing really well, and I think that can withstand the cold, and so can the fennel right here. But we're definitely behind on harvesting this stuff. So we gotta get out there to that. Squashes haven't been harvested either, but those guys, they need to stay out for a bit so that they can stay cool. Look at Bunkie's flowers. Some of these are really beautiful. She's so pretty. I don't know what these ones are. These ones down here. They're yellow. But they're pretty. And then we have the onion harvest of the year. They've been sitting out in the kitchen to dry, the outdoor kitchen. And they need to come in now because it's getting too cold and far too wet for them. So, gotta bring those in to the garage. And look! Goats are still tormenting the ducks. The goats are still in with the ducks. They had gone out into the barnyard a couple times, but they got in with the hay, which is not good because that's the cow's hay. The goats don't need that much hay, especially not yet, because there's all those down trees and all of those grass and weeds. So until we get a better situation figured out to keep the goats out of the hay, they're with the ducks. And they're doing good. They're eating the grass. I don't really mind them being in there, but the ducks mind. And Mari minds. She's very unhappy. She's been displeased all these few days that they've been in here so far. Poor dog. Now, what's going on with our new cows? The cows haven't come into our barnyard yet, but they will be coming in soon. Dad's been heading out there with the tractor and giving them sweet feed every day and checking their hay, and we've got some waterers for them near the house so that we can keep an eye on it. But the cows will be coming into the barnyard soon, which is very exciting. So that's where we are with the cows. The entire area is cleared and ready for them. We've got the fencing wire put up, and there's a path in the back of the vineyard to lead from Mr. Jerry's pastures over to ours. So we're pretty excited to see them come up. Oh no! Okay, see this little chicken right here? That guy? He's a rooster, and I had a lot of roosters hatched this year, or I think it was last year. So I have a bunch of extra roosters, and most of them stay with the ducks. Hagrid, my main roo, he stays in with the hens, and then I have 3 other roosters that stay with the ducks, and then there's this guy. This guy was moved into the barn to clean up after the cats and the goats for a bit, but then when we let him out of the barn to clean up in the barnyard, he never left. Most of the roosters hopped over the fence and went by the ducks, but he stays by the goats. And even if I let him into the bird area with the goats, which I guess he didn't go in this today, look. There's the goats. And there's the chicken. There's the goats. There's the chicken. No matter where I put him or where I put the goats, he always wants to be by the goats. They're his homies now. He likes hanging out with them. He's right over there behind Keely. He thinks he's a goat now. So he's a goat now, I guess. Oh yeah. And Dad uprooted a tree in the middle of the yard. I think it's pretty awesome. But that is all of our updates for today. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a little bit muddy by the pond, but isn't it just beautiful? I love this time of year. Especially when the leaves start changing colors, then everything is just gorgeous. But thank you guys so much for all of your prayers for Bunkie. She's doing a lot better now. She got so many s'mores. So thank you guys so much for your prayers and your thoughts. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be able to get the cows into the pasture soon and get everything harvested. And look at that. I think it's gonna rain. I think it's gonna rain again. So I better get these onions into the garage and myself into the house before I get wet. I don't know about you guys, but I for one don't like being wet. And that might just be a me thing because Picky and Bunkie don't seem to mind it that much, but I don't like getting wet at all. So I'm gonna bring these onions in. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and a great harvest and a great rest of your week. I hope we'll be able to see you on our Monday night lives at 9 p.m. Eastern time, because we really do love just going live and playing some music and hanging out with friends. It's such an awesome part of our day. So thank you guys for watching, and God bless.